I feel is correct and what I feel everybody should be doing is fighting against oppression, dictatorships, communism, and anything off that nature. My father escaped Cuba when he was 14 years old, and I've only heard the horror stories since I could process thoughts of how this communist regime killing machine is.
UFC fighter Jorge Masvidal sharing his support for Cuba's protesters as he warns the world of the dangers of Cuba's communist dictatorship based on the harrowing stories from his own father's escape. Jorge joins us live with more. Good morning to you, Jorge.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well. I loved your message. Tell us about what happened to your dad when he was 14 years old, his stories.
Well, my dad was there for the switch of power, and his father mentored him to a certain point and told him, when this guy Fidel takes over, we're going to lose a lot of our freedoms. They're going to tell you what your favorite color is, what to eat, what you're going to do for a profession, and what you should get paid for that profession. We had a family that were farmers, and they got the cows and needed to get taken away from them. So my dad's dad was able to see a lot of this coming. My dad was 14 years old, and he decided then, I'm not going to live like this. I'm going to race. He took off to America. He found a tire of a tractor, him and two friends of his, and they turned it into a raft, and they hit. They landed in the Virgin Islands, and then from there they were extradited to the United States, and his journey began there. So since like I said in that interview, since I could process thoughts and have the data my dad has been telling me about the horror stories in this place. The tragedies, what he went through growing up, what he had to go through to escape, and what was currently going on there as I was growing up. So it's not a nice place.
Wow. And then his fight, being on that raft for 6 days, praying every minute, you told our producers that he would make it to America. He fought that fight so that you could actually become a fighter yourself. How did his dream help you in your life growing up?
Just from seeing where a lot of this evil stems from, just this idea that one person should be in control of everything, that the government is going to give you insurance for free and take care of all your bills, and for you to rely on the government. I've known since a kid, never, get it on your own. Don't be lazy. Go out there and work, buy the best insurance possible, go out there and work, buy yourself your car. Don't rely on the government for any checks, for anything like that. So that's something that I've always heard since a kid, and it's still to this day. It's a tool that I think the government uses to crutch people, to hold them down, and then eventually taking more and more of your freedom for the breadcrumbs that they're giving you. So I just, that's why when Mr. Trump was running for campaign and stuff, and I saw what the opposition had to offer, I had to speak my mind as well.
Right. Socialism, that message doesn't resonate well with the Trump supporters. Jorge, when you see all the people down in Miami and in Tampa and in Jacksonville that are protesting in solidarity or just showing the Cubans, we love you, we support you, and you have our support, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good, but it's not nowhere near enough. I don't see enough of these celebrities actually that are in Cuba, and these are the ones I'm going to call out. The people that are always in Cuba, I don't see them manifesting and saying things for Cuba and speaking up for Cuba. I think we need to do a lot more. People don't understand Cuba when you stand in a corner with a sign that says something different than what they're saying. You might get your teeth kicked in and put in jail for like 10 years, and nobody ever hears from you again. Wow. So it's not like anywhere in America where you can protest and things like that. And maybe you go to jail in America for a day or whatnot, but you'll get released. Somebody will come and bail you out. In Cuba, you might die or you might never get bailed out. So I really think they have no chance over there. We need to help them out as a country. We need to find a way to help them out.
Yep. Enough is enough, right? Well, Jorge, thank you so much for coming on with us. You said the whole world needs to rally around Cuba. God bless you. Thanks so much.
God bless you guys.
Thank you.